Good morning. This is our first night camping out by ourselves. Found this beautiful little spot up here, little fire pit, kind of a old camping spot. Big spring down the walkway over there, and just went ahead and set up camp right here on the ground. Had a cute little fire, made some dinner, filtered some water, and got some sleep just laying out here out in the open. Absolutely gorgeous. Just got to wake up in nature today. Good morning. Having morning coffee out here in nature. This is what it's all about. Only one around. Beautiful little campsite. It's going to be a glorious day. Now here's a blowdown that's right on the trail. So I should be going between this tree, and the trail goes down over there. And this is a legit blowdown that happened last night. So it looks like a trail that was right along the side, and the tree right along the side of the trail just got bent on over and laid down across the trail. The thing of note here is that this is brand new. This like recently happened. The soil's still wet. There's no tracks on anything. So can't remember the last time I've encountered something like this, but this is pretty sweet. It's just part of nature. Don't always get to see. All right, so we're coming down to a road crossing. I forget which one this is. Really good signs for the Benton MacKay Trail. So we got a camping area over there to the left. I don't know how active this road is, so I'm going to stand by. Trying to figure out where the trail goes. It says it goes right across. Let's get up there. Build a bathroom. I got a sit-down toilet and paper, and it's not what I'm looking for. So where is my trail? There it is. Oh, it takes me right into the campsite. Check it out. Gary in the Cherokee National Forest. Got some garbage, some benches, some drills to cook out with. Got some more over on the other side. It's like pit toilets, like composters. I don't know what the difference is. Yep. There's space over here for doing that. That would have been a great stealth site to sleep in last night, right on one of the benches. And coming up on Tellico Trout Hatchery. Fairly certain where this is where we're supposed to cross over. There's a blaze. So the hatchery is downstream of us. You would expect wherever there's a hatchery, downstream of the hatchery is where a whole bunch of little baby fish would be able to get out to, which means it should be able to see their vaccine over here. I guess that's what's happening way down over there. No parking anytime. We're taking a turn. Oh wow. Did we not catch it? Beautiful stream. Up snow pit. I don't know if you can see it. But not warm at all. Nobody's been here for a while. I think there's a nice little spot over here to get access to the water. Right there. You might even be able to go swimming in that little pond. Let's go check that out. I don't think you can get any better than this. Pond right here. There's rocks to be able to hang out on. Only a little ledge to climb up. Let's get our feet in the water. Okay, so we just came off of the Benton MacKaye Trail, and I believe this is called the Chattanooga Highway. Lots of motorcycles, 18 miles, lots of windy, cool stuff. Hearing lots of high-powered engines going by all day long. And then there's this little lookout place for them. Pull off and take a break. There's a blaze just over on the other side. So that's where we're headed to. Okay, so we're at decision time. It is about 8:30 now, which means the sun's coming down here shortly. The trail that I'm on is not very well maintained. It's difficult to follow even during the day, and I'm about ready to lose my light. I know I'm still about 6 miles away from Fontana Dam, but I did find this nice little outlook. Absolutely gorgeous up here. It's got a little spot that I can make a sleeping hole out of, right there, right on the edge of this cliff, and it seems like that's going to be my best option. I'm soaked to the bone. I need to get out of these wet things. I got to dry my feet, and importantly, I got to make sure that I'm staying warm. Up here, I've got a really good vantage point. Looks like we only had a temporary break from the rain. I've got clouds all around me. So I know it's going to be raining some more. So situation I find myself is, if I continue on, I've got roughly 6 miles, accomplished most of the uphill, so it's going to be downhill, which is dangerous. It's going to be raining, it's going to be night. I'm on difficult trail, and I'm on difficult trail to follow during the day. I've gotten lost a couple times today. It just splits off. There's a lot of undergrowth, so it's difficult to tell what's path and what's not. So for safety's sake and my own sanity's sake, I think this is going to be it for the night. So I'll check back with you in the morning. So unfortunately, we were unable to go to the hangout last night. It was about 1.3 miles further than I would have been able to get to. I was out of water, my feet hurt, so just basically set up a dry, cold camp at the top of a mountain, and I'm glad I did. The 1.3 miles short that I did, I just covered that, and that was not easy trail. So given my condition and time of day, I could have gotten injured or something. So thankfully stopped short, had a slow morning while my body was recovering. So now I'm back hiking north, trying to get to, where am I going? Not Watauga, but Fontana Dam. And it looks like that's about 24 miles away. So I know I'm coming out of the mountains right now. I've got 5 miles of straight downhill. And then basically I'll be in the lowlands. Right back behind me, if you can see that water, that should be Fontana Lake. So that's the start of the Smokies. And this is just absolutely breathtaking country. You know, one of the unfortunate parts about through hiking is that sometimes we just have to skip past, you know, what would be considered the best view on the entire trail. You know, it's a opportunity cost. You know, I can go there or I can keep through hiking. So good part is that I know that there's a beautiful spot around here. I've been close, and in the future I'll be able to come back to it and give it its due. But got another long day ahead of us. I definitely need some rest. So my plan now is to get myself over to the shelter at Fontana Dam. We refer to it as the Fontana Hilton because it's a big shelter with a lot of amenities. And I'll probably be rolling in there after dark. I expect there's probably a couple of through hikers that'll be there, so me showing up late is just pretty normal. I might be a little bit of a surprise to them because I'm not a Appalachian Trail hiker here. I'm a Benton MacKaye Trail hiker here. So basically, I'll be the uncle that shows up that nobody knew about in the middle of the night with a headlamp on. But looks very much like a through hiker, so maybe I'll make some new friends. And then I'm thinking the next day after that, which would be, what is today? I don't even know what day it is. And the next day after that, I'll take a 0 day over at the Hike Inn, which is a hostel for basically people that are able to walk into it. So I'm going to go do that, hopefully get a 0 day, get some laundry done, get myself rested and resupplied and ready to hit the Smokies. I think the day after that, Jenny should be coming down, so I'll be seeing her that night. But I think it's pretty important to get some rest right now, especially after what I'm going to go through today. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update. This trail is gorgeous. It's remote. It's rugged. I think one of the trail maintainers referred to this section of the trail as the Heart of Darkness. Not because it's scary, but it's just very, very difficult to get to. You know, the trail's washed out in quite a few places. It's rugged, it's tough, and footing is not always very secure. So, you know, this 5 miles is going to be slow but sure, and make sure that I don't, you know, damage myself in the process. Thanks for tuning in, and please hit that subscribe button. We really don't have that many subscribers. Without the subscribers, I don't know if I'm going to continue posting these videos. You know, I'm out here for myself, and you know, I don't need to stop and take pictures of all this goodness that you can see and lay down the path that you could follow if you ever wanted to come out here. So please hit the subscribe. That way I at least have feedback that people are interested in what it is that I'm doing. Otherwise, we'll just wrap it up. Cool. Thank you very much. So it's been raining on us for about a good 3, maybe 4 hours at this point. I got the rain fly put out, but as for trying to stay dry, it just doesn't happen here. So just got to take the rain and slim down to normal layers. You know, what you don't get on you coming out of the sky, all of the bushes and everything next to the trail, that certainly puts it on you too. So, beautiful day here on the trail. Awfully wet, but this is our first true rain day, so we're just enjoying it. Might be going to the Tapoco Lodge. Jenny says it's highly recommended, and it's pretty much at the bottom of this hill, so we may call it quits a little bit early today, but I hear they got a bar, maybe a place to stay, and that sounds nice right around now. Thank you. Okay, so I had a bit of a moment of weakness. Tried to get a place over at the Tapoco Lodge because it looks absolutely adorable and had a really nice restaurant and a bar. But there's a wedding in town, so there's no room at the inn. Went ahead and called one hiker hostel that usually just caters to AT hikers over by Fontana Dam. They were all booked up for the night. They gave me a number to another one which had a extra bunk for $30 a night. It seems pretty reasonable. However, it required a shuttle to get there, and the shuttle was $60 each way. So that would make that a $150 bunk space. Sometimes it's helpful when dollar figures come into view, because Yeah, I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm soaked to the bone, literally. Water is sloshing around in my boots. My gaiters did a good job, but it's been raining really hard all day long. And whereas I would really like to have a roof over my head, I think I'm just going to continue on to Fontana Dam. There's a AT shelter called the Fontana Hilton. Not because it's sponsored by the hotel chain, but just because it's really big and luxurious. So there should be plenty of space there. Let's hope there's plenty of space there. So we're going to do the additional 7.8 miles. That'll make this thing a 20-something odd mile day with this little break that I had where I was just walking around town, which was highly ineffective. Because we're over at the Tail of the Dragon, which is this twisty, windy road that lots of motorcyclists like to go on to. There's lots of different motorcycle camps around here, which are all really cool, except they're all filled up. So I just did a half-mile detour straight up a mountain to go check on one place because they didn't have a telephone number on any of their advertisements. So I figured I'd just walk on up. And of course they were full up. I think that's about it. I've struck out on all accounts, and you know, we're here to do some backpacking, so we're going to go do some backpacking, even if it's going to rain on us for 7.8 miles. Of note, there was a volunteer fire department up there, and they had a nice little carport awning that looked awfully appealing if it was raining, but it stopped raining. So it's kind of strange how, whether it's raining or if it's not raining, we're making decisions off of that. So here we are, we're getting back onto the Benton MacKaye Trail, and just gonna have to push on through to Fontana. Rain's gonna come back, that's for sure. It's gonna get dark, that's for sure. I hope I didn't skip past. Nope, there's a bridge. Yep, so it's just down here. All right, so see you in Fontana, everybody.